Okay, we are in front of the Burj Khalifa right now. We just watched our friends jump off base jumping. A lot of the base jump community is in Bitcoin. I got a couple of my friends in it, and it was incredible. I'll show you some of the clips later, but first I want to talk about why I think that the main alt season that you're going to see is going to happen sooner rather than later, and it's going to give you a little more of a bullish outlook on this, okay? So just hang with me. And this isn't being talked about very much, but first off, let me cover some economic data. 32% of America says that they will never be able to fully retire. This is from Fortune magazine. And you know, as inflation keeps rising and rising and rising, you're going to see less and less Americans being able to fully retire. That's for sure, because wages just simply don't catch up with inflation. Okay. Next up, we have egg prices reaching an all-time high of $4.95 per dozen in the United States. That is an all-time high, guys. This is a very good mechanism to determine how high inflation is. And you know, simply eggs, you can't even eat eggs. Like, that's crazy. Like, from a lot of Americans can't do that. And this has got to change, and this is one of the reasons why we started our channel, so we can give people around the world, not just America, but the freedom to be away from the printing press, which is central bank printing. The Federal Reserve in the United States prints your currency. That is the one thing that if that doesn't change, nothing will change over the long run, even I don't care who's president. Okay, moving on, we have the IRS to fire 6,000 employees tomorrow, New York Times reports. So that's good news. They should take the IRS, take it all, the whole thing, dump it in the trash where it belongs, set it on fire, never to be just completely incinerated, never to exist again. Okay, so moving on, we have 92 days, actually 93rd day of Bitcoin trading over $90,000. So that is really bullish. I mean, think about it this way, like the people that have panic sold and all that stuff and are freaking out and are sad. Can you imagine being sad like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago? You can imagine what it's like to be sad during a time like this where Bitcoin is almost at 100,000 US dollars. Blows my mind. I know you guys are mostly in alts, but that are sad. But think about it this way. It's you take a portion of your portfolio, put it into alts, whatever, that's fine. But the majority of your portfolio should be in good quality projects like Bitcoin. Okay, so that's why if you want to check out learningcrypto.com, you'll get to see our portfolio. Our portfolio isn't really hurting that bad because our largest holding, Bitcoin. And that is why I don't really give a crap right now. I'm happy. Okay, so moving on to FTX. FTX will be repaying $1.2 billion to users. But here's the catch. They're paying it back at the price crypto was when they first went bankrupt. This is according to Crypto T. Bitcoin was at $16,000. ETH was at $1,200. Solana was $16,000. So lesson learned here, guys, that don't trust anything centralized. At least the majority of your coins should never be on anything centralized. So all these ETFs, all of this, you know, banks can custody Bitcoin. Screw that, man. Screw that. That is not good. Not your keys, not your coins, and I don't have to trust. I can verify that my coins are right in my wallet. Okay, lastly, we have AltSeason here. Okay, Rec Capital writes this. It's possible 80% of the altcoin returns will be made in the final 20% of the cycle. Now, he says about 80% of the cycle is already finished right now, which is actually really bullish right now. Okay, so progress will speed up during the parabolic phase, which I have said time and time again. The more mature the bear market is, the higher the incline of the price that will increase. So check out this chart. You'll be able to see like most of the money that is made in alts, like 80% is at the very final phase. So a lot of people are very sad right now that, you know, alts are taking a hit. They probably haven't been in a bull market before, because these same people should know back in history that the very end of the final phase, that's when you'll see alts just go crazy. And some people say, oh, we're never going to see an alt season. That's what people said pretty much the last, I'd say 2 times that I've seen in a bull market. The first time, we didn't really know what was going on. It was just kind of like, oh, I hope there wasn't anything called AltSeason back then. But now there is. It's because it's going to happen. And why is it going to happen? Because people are greedy. People are going to put their money into something that's moving up 100%, 200% in no time. So that's what it is. So relax, take your time. Check out learningcrypto.com if you want to see our portfolio, when we're buying, when we're selling, because that is the most important thing, and when we're going to be buying back during the next bear market. Because the next bear market, if you want to enjoy the next bear market, like us, check us out. All right, talk to you soon.